Why not? You was with it, right? Okay, I'm glad you did that.
Second time.
I think you got them all in there.
There's several outside.
Bill, this is what you need. Don't lose it. Hey, Jody. Jody, there's only two more chairs in here. There.
Back in. Okay, we're back. I make a motion to table status executive director.
Have a motion to table agenda item status of executive director. Need a second?
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second, table the status of director. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Need a motion to adjourn?
No. You said no.
That was me.
No.
Okay, we
So
gotta have,
at least we're consistent.
we gotta allow public comment.
No.
No.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to adjourn the meeting. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Well, before you guys go anywhere, you're the assistant state attorney.
No, I'm not.
You're not anymore.
No,
We're adjourned.
haven't been.
You're the attorney for the board.
Well,
I suggest the board members
can
listen to
you
this.
hang around here?
Oh, 1:30 left. I would too.
We can get in later. Not allowing public comment is a violation of the Open Meetings Act and the Class C misdemeanor.
And you should take that to the state's attorney, but this particular.
So
meeting-
in light of that being a criminal act, a Class C misdemeanor, according to Illinois Code of Criminal Procedure, which states, a private citizen may arrest another when the citizen has reasonable grounds to believe that an offense other than an ordinance violation has been committed. That's 5/107-3.
There's no public comment to this meeting, so this meeting has been adjourned, and all of these people are
Public
free to
comments are
go.
required at every meeting.
By law, right to speak is in the statute, ma'am. Supreme Court has upheld
Illinois
that.
Code of Criminal Procedure 5-107-5, method of arrest. An arrest is made by an actual restraint of a person or by his submission to custody. I'm asking that each one of you, aside from you, you're not a board member, submit yourself to custody until we get the sheriff department out here. Can you call them, please?
I'm leaving.
You're under arrest, sir.
You're under arrest.
I'll go ahead and call Jerry.
An arrest is made by an actual restraint of a person,
Yeah, my name is Kirk.
Or
I need a deputy at the
by his
Mill
submission
Creek
to custody.
State Park for an arrest of the board members.
I'm asking you to
A
submit to
criminal act has
custody
been
so I don't have to
committed. They've been
restrain the
notified of a
person.
civilian arrest issuing.
It can be made any time of the day or
Deputy out
night,
there ASAP.
any day of the week, anywhere within the
My
jurisdiction of
name
the
is
state,
Kirk, K-I-R-K.
and all necessary written force may be used. And he's calling the sheriff department right now.
217-508-0564.
Since I voted no because of that particular reason, I still
We
got to
are
go to
at
jail.
the office building
I
of
don't
Mill
think
Creek.
they're probably just right.
There's about 35 people here, and the board members are
I'm
currently
recording,
been
so that will
notified
be a verifiable
of the
defense.
citizen's arrest, and they're
So
sitting
just
here right
asking
now.
for your willingness and
And we have the
submission to
statute and
the
all the
sheriff
legal
department.
authority, and we
That's
are
a violation
waiting on
of
a
the Open
deputy.
Meetings Act.
And
no,
a
I've
Class
never
C
done it.
misdemeanor has
I've
been
never had
committed. When the deputy gets here, we'll explain that to him, ma'am. Your dispatcher dispatches the sheriff's office. Thank you. They're on their way.
Dear. Yeah, oh yeah.
Just another day in paradise. World hurt.
So anyway, I've never had to do this before. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do it, which is the reason why I asked if you was gonna allow public comment.
Every public meeting requires the public's right to speak. The fact you didn't put it on the agenda is not the public's fault. You can roll your eyes all you want.
Read the
We've been
law.
down this course.
You need to read the law.
Kirk, can you have me a copy of the law? Open it to that. And I appreciate the ones that voted no. It's on video. The video recording is still rolling, and it'll keep rolling as long as that 2-hour bad ear works.
I am aware of the Open Meetings Act, and I've been on this board.
And I'm not accusing you of anything, but it was a board action, so naturally, and I apologize for having to do this. I apologize to you for having to do this. But I asked for public comment, and the vote was no. And your attorney assisted. And I will show you, just for your knowledge,
Terry, you don't have to show us.
yeah, I just want you to be sure that
You know what's wrong?
Now what, picture?
You're not the citizen that's doing the arresting, I am.
Tell me what grounds you're arresting them.
Violation of the open license on that.
And what law book is this traffic?
Right out of the Illinois state statute,
I'm
ma'am.
not gonna pull back all your crap on me, I got it right there. Illinois Code of Criminal Procedure 725, ILCS 5-107-3. Either action restraint or by against submission to custody. They're
If
here,
you're
they're
concerned
in
about a
custody.
violation of the Open Meetings Act, you should go through your state's attorney, that's the proper procedure.
No, ma'am. There's several procedures. That's one to address the Open Meetings Act. We're not addressing the Open Meetings Act. We're addressing a criminal violation because it's a Class C misdemeanor.
That's a criminal violation of the Open Meetings Act.
That's correct.
And here's where it says, any person violating any provision of this act except subsection B, C, D, and section 105, which is the
Which
training.
provision are you?
Somebody can do class C this week, which is a criminal. We will get to 105, this is the training.
So which portion of the Open Meetings Act?
The right to speak. You do not provide the public's right to speak.
And which one is that? You need
Are
to
you
show
coming
me
back?
which part.
Okay, thanks.
I don't need to show you anything.
If you want to hold this board, you need to show me what you're holding it for,
We have to
because
show
let me
the
tell you
deputy
that
sheriff
a
what we're
reasonable ground of leaving offenses committed is identifying the offense.
He
I
cited
just
it.
identified it. I
You
asked
have
for a
not
public comment, and everybody
Hey,
said no.
John,
Show me where
John,
you're
read, John,
entitled to it.
read the section of the right to speak.
Then this board is released because
I
as their
will, sir.
attorney, you don't have
They're not
reasonable
released.
grounds to hold them.
You don't,
Glenn and Terry,
you
I'm
don't
going
have the authority,
outside
you
and
don't have the
telling
authority
every,
to tell them to
I
leave.
do,
No, you don't.
I do, because you've not established reasonable grounds to hold anyone, and you can't walk
You're
an
not
accident,
the
that's
law.
a
Read
fire
that.
hazard.
Read that.
You need to move, sir.
Read that.
Then
That's
they're
not
leaving out the
a, that's
front.
not a fire hazard.
This board is free to go.
The board is not free to
I
go.
am
The
not
sheriff's
going to
department
let
is on the
you
way.
hold this board to make a public spectacle
The
there.
sheriff's
Free to go.
department is on the way.
I know, I just talked to him, but you are free to go. Anyone can leave out the front door, I would welcome you
They are
to.
not free to go.
Sir, you don't have reasonable grounds to hold anyone here.
Yes, I do.
You don't. I'm telling you, you don't.
Just take you up in the house.
Cowards leave. Well, the ones that are remaining, I appreciate it, because the rest of them will get found at their houses.
That's right. If you can show me the statute that this board has
If you were free
violated,
to give me a second, I
I'm
will.
happy to call them
You
back
want,
in.
you want the section of right to
You
speak?
wouldn't even give me a
John.
chance to show you.
John.
I
You
can
told
tell
me
you-
to leave.
John,
I asked you,
give her
you
the
wouldn't
right to
produce
speak
it.
section.
I'm looking at it.
When I worked at the state's attorney's office, we didn't make an arrest unless we had a statute violation, and no one has presented that. You held
That
these
is the
people for
state's
10
attorney's
minutes,
office.
and you didn't produce it,
The
so.
Open Meetings Act violation, he'll give you the section. Give him about 10, 15 seconds.
Right, well, that's what I asked for first, and you wouldn't produce it,
And
so
you
I
kept
told the board
talking and
to
talking
leave.
and talking, and wouldn't let, give it time to produce it, so
You
you
had
told me to
plenty of
leave.
time to produce it.
So you're still freaking talking.
That's an attorney. Talk your way out.
Minutes, right to speak. All public bodies shall keep written minutes, blah, blah, blah.
Which,
We'll go to
don't
that.
worry, we'll get that to you.
Just give her the section number, that's all you gotta give her.
He's looking
I wouldn't hire her.
Any person shall be permitted the opportunity to address public officials under rules established and recorded by the body. Those rules have to be very
for it.
section.
And
G.
did you find a rule that said that this board allows public, comment? No.
They're required to allow public comment.
2.06 G is the statute. 5 ILCS 120
Oh, this
slash
is from,
2.06 G.
this is from the Illinois Park District. It's a law handbook provided to me by the IAPD. The fact that the meetings are open does not mean that the public can participate in the discussions of the board, but only that they may attend and witness the proceedings. Participation by a member of the public requires board consent.
Ma'am, that's not the statute, and I'm telling you, you're making a fool of yourself.
No one has produced the statute.
I just showed
He just showed you.
206 G. Again.
And participating in the discussion of the board is separate from the public's right to speak. The public has a right to address the board. We're not asking to be a part of your
Minutes.
business meeting. That's not what the public is asking.
Right to speak.
I have questions for the board relating to criminal acts that were exposed at the last meeting and nobody did anything about, and I have the evidence.
Any person shall, you know that word, right? It's not may, shall be permitted the opportunity to address the public officials under rules established and recorded by public body. Those rules have to be reasonable, and if there's none established and recorded, then you still have to have a public
Then we
session
should
hearing.
probably look at the establishment.
If they don't have any rules, they still have a right to speak whether you have rules or not.
We'll sit here and wait. I appreciate you waiting. Appreciate you waiting. And I don't appreciate you telling the rest of them.
I didn't see any rules around. You didn't produce your reasoning, sir, and
Only
that's
because
part
you
of
kept
the.
talking and wouldn't let me get through looking at the statute.
He actually read he read it to the board.
Yeah, I did.
I got it on video, so I can't say I did.
Attorneys don't know how to shut up.
And you're welcome.
You're gonna say?
And this was the servant purpose. The purpose is to inform the board through this method, since you didn't listen when I asked, that they do not have the right not to allow people to speak. They have to allow people to speak, period.
Yeah.
You throw me my seat.
No, you can stay. I'm coming out here and,
Did I
Oh,
not
baby,
ask?
no.
You allow my comment?
Hey, what are you doing?
That's fine, I can do that.
City of Albuquerque did it not a week ago.
It's not something I just looked up on the internet last night. This is well worn. been on my billboard for months and months. And anytime I ask, they, oh, we forgot that, okay, you can speak.
Right, and I have no problem with you guys participating in meetings, but when you want to arrest a whole public body.
Ma'am, you advised your board, no, it's not on the agenda, you don't have to let them. That was your legal advice to the board.
That's probably why you took the agenda like that, not you guys.
I didn't write the agenda, I just told you that.
They followed your legal advice, I'm not questioning that.
Right, so my other legal advice was when there's no reasonable grounds to arrest a whole group of people that we don't.
That's on your reasonable grounds.
I asked for the reasonable grounds. Keep there.
So you're acknowledging you've been provided the reasonable grounds?
Yeah, it's right here.
He showed me the section that I was asking to see.
Yes, and you said that once we showed you that, you would go outside and tell the others not to
By
leave.
the time I got it, they were gone.
Well, there's some still out there.
Oh.
There's still out there.
Can I get the board
Call
members'
them.
names?
You got their telephone
Just
numbers,
make
call
those to me.
Call them, tell them to get their asses there.
We know the board members that left.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know Roy Sweet did, but she said Stone, Yargis, probably Glenn are out there. I don't know who else. is
Ron
out.
Stone.
Ron's still out here on shop.
Ron's there? Who else
Who else
is
is
there?
out there? Is Larry out there? And Joe?
She doesn't know.
I probably know why Yargis left since you're related.
With the advice of my legal counsel, I still say that.
Oh, I understand. I understand.
Okay. We did know that an individual can't be held liable for the board does. One day be held liable for what the board decides to do.
Yeah, but you all need to say, before you go.
Please tell them not to leave. Like I said before, I've never had to do this before, and I hope I never have to do it again.
The ironic part, the Open Meetings Act requires every board member to take training. And in that training, it specifically outlines the public's right to speak at every meeting. There is no exception to it.
I thought you guys probably did. I said it would be hard that.
All right.
Well, I think I got hard though. Right? I got hard fine, so.
Yep, absolutely. That would be the last.
Well, I never find her out.
You did roll.
Yeah, but I didn't be watching the ice chest.
We didn't have
I wouldn't get to do it.
we didn't have a.
Yeah.
How many cell phones can you
Hey,
make?
Charlie, you got bail money in case I'm going
I'm not gonna come to that.
Well, maybe I can.
You never broke any law.
Yeah.
She don't want to back up.
No, it does feel a little bit better right there.
blindfolded with the driver, right?
Pastor guy there.
Yep.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, she just said, I said, go that way, go that way. Well, oh, which way you going?
Blindfolded like sir. My notebook's down there, it's on the floor. In case I'm not able to grab it.
All right.
I'm on that one.
We have a lot of stuff I can do.
Appreciate that.
All right, well,
Good to get an order, anyway.
Catch your place.
I'm right here. I'm the one with the complaint.
How you got control who uses it?
Where's Terry?
Leaving.
You heard the police is coming here.
Are you leaving? I don't know.
Yep. Might be a little less this year with all the regulations and all that.
I told him, I said,
Done. I think I'm covered. Well, I've got a whole good help. At least I fell asleep in the chair.
How's it going?
There should be a telephone we should be calling.
That might be, that might be.
It's kind of like a visitation thing.
Yeah, I'm the least educated one on the bunch. But you can't tell me.
Yeah. No, I know.
You fight for the underdog, Jeffy, that's what I like.
For what's right. I've been beat down. I've been beat down. I wish more of you would come.